Jay is being paid dust yet again, but I still watch Boys Planet, so you don't have to. Episode 10. The episode begins with the boys being super tired after practice, and then we see what they do to relieve their stress. Sungwon out here midnight snacking in order to relieve his stress. Like, can he get any more relatable? Yeah, but then we flash forward to when Key announces that the next performances are gonna go on, which is for Say My Name, Over Me, and Switch. And the mentors say that they're really happy to see how much all the boys have grown and improved. And honestly, it's a nice change of pace given the mentors are either berating the trainees or being creepy towards them. But not Solji. In Solji, we trust. But then we get a special mission of sorts, and the host for this special mission was Jo Kwon. So basically Wonky, but make it second gen. There were these other two guys to assess the special mission. That was Jung Donghwa and Nam Wooju. So for the special mission, they had to recreate a scene from The Little Prince, which I really need to get to reading now that I think about it. It's been on my TBR for a while now, but they have to reenact the scene with a boy and the fox. So one of them has to play the fox, and they also have to sing, and they will be given like all stars, 1 star, 3 stars based on this performance alone. On top of that, the winner will get beauty cosmetics and also a solo promotion video. For the most part, this little play part was like filler of sorts, but it's like really entertaining. Sometimes I like these light-hearted moments. So the boys had to look for a partner for the musical mission, and all the boys are fighting for Hui, but he ends up choosing Gyuven at the end of the day, which was like kind of hilarious, and I felt bad for the other boys that were fighting for him as well. So the boys get ready, they work hard, and they don't have much time to prepare. The boys that are really great at singing and dancing, even they end up doing like really badly, hilariously badly, like Ricky. So that was entertaining to see. And then you have Takuto being absolutely hilarious with his singing, like giving Minkyu a run for his money. And then you also have Jung Hao and Hanbin paired up together, like Matthew, that's your man right there. Okay, but yeah, you had Hanbin and Jung Hao pairing up together, and Hanbin is the fox, and I'm like, it took him a while, but he finally is in his furry era. Finally, thank God. But yeah, Hanbin and Jung Hao were really, really cute, and they both got all-stars. And then you also had Kum Junyan being paired with Jiwoong, which was an unexpected pairing, but one that I thoroughly enjoyed. And I was like, oh no, this is gonna end up being a BL. And surprise, surprise, it did end up being kind of a BL, with Junyoung accidentally calling Jiwoong Jagiya, which means honey in Korean. So
자기가 길들여서 그래.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
But I will say, out of all of them that we got to see, Hui and Gyuven's was my personal favorite. It was the most put together, it was entertaining, and Hui was so adorable as the fox.
네가 날 길들여 볼래?
The only boys in this mission that got all-stars are Haobin, Kwanri, Gyuven, and Hui, and only one person will win the prize, and that ends up going to Hui or Hetak. And then we go flash forward back to the Switch performance, and Key announces that's the performance, and oh my god, outfits are beyond questionable. It's like they rated JoJo Siwa's wardrobe or something. Like, oh my god, why is it that Park Hanbin always ends up with the worst outfits? Like, first it's hot sauce, and now Switch. Like, justice for my boy. Justice for my beautiful, beautiful boy. But yeah, then we get the Switch backstory, and Hanbin does well as usual. However, Jonggu and Tere are the ones that are messing up, unfortunately. Tere is told by the mentor that his dancing isn't that good, and Keita's confidence has also dropped a lot, which just makes me really, really sad because Keita has always been amazing throughout the competition. And Hanbin helps the team fix their issues like the mentors could never. And honestly, at this point, I think Hanbin has a good shot at debuting in Bepler. So there's that. And then when all the boys get ready to perform, we get scenes with Wumuti in the audience, because Wumuti was the ex-leader for this team, and I'm like, wow, Wumuti still getting more screen time after he was eliminated. Like, But yeah, it takes 40 minutes, 40 freaking minutes of this episode, but we finally get to the Switch performance. And it's like a video game concept of sorts, which is actually really, really cool. Like, I really liked the set design for this. And all the boys did exceptionally well. Like, not one boy was lacking. And if I had to pick a favorite, it had to be Park Han-bin. Like, is that the most obvious and cliche choice? Yes, but it's also the truth. But also, Nakamden, Keita, Jungwoo really did fantastic. All of them did really, really well, but those were the standout to me. Rank 1 goes to Park Han-bin. Like, again, we can all agree that Park Han-bin deserved it. Like, you can be the biggest Park Han-bin anti, and if you are, then what's wrong with you? Please seek professional medical help. But Park Han-bin definitely deserved to be first. Okay, moving on. Then we switch back to the Say My Name team, and Jiwoong says that he feels upset about how Matthew felt with the part switch that happened with him and Seungwon. And Jiwoong actually goes over to the dorms and apologizes to Matthew, and that was like such a sweet and wholesome moment. You can tell that Jiwoong definitely cares for the members, and even if there are disagreements and different opinions being thrown around, he definitely does care and respect the members and will always want their well-being over anything else. So that was really, really sweet. And during the rehearsals of sorts, Matthew gets criticized by Chae Young-jun, saying that he needs to fix his facial expressions because he looks mad rather than cute and sweet, when that's supposed to be what the performance is supposed to be giving. And Matthew does do well, like on his third attempt. And honestly, Matthew, when he smiles and when he looks cute, I just want to put him in my pocket. He's that adorable, man. He's that adorable. I've seen the intro of Say My Name performance at least 10 times now because Mnet's editing is that whack. Like, they will do that. They will replay the Say My Name part. They will replay Lip J simping after Eugene, which, ew, okay. But just get to the goddamn performance. And then we cut to a break. Like, are you kidding me? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Fuck Mnet. Fuck Mnet and their editing. But moving on. We finally got the performance, and it definitely lived up to the hype. It was so adorable, cute, sweet. All the boys did fantastic. If you think that Jiwoong wouldn't suit this concept, he definitely does. And Seungwon, for some reason, dances with a backpack, which really suited his vibe. And Eugene was perfect for the killing part of this performance. And I'm like, when I watched this performance, I was like, I'm dying to watch Jiwoong's fan cam, and I did rewatch it, and it was so pretty. But yeah, this performance is definitely Golden Child coded. Like, honestly, Golden Child definitely kind of paved the way for the cute boy concept. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. But cute boy in love, school boy in love concept. So don't quote me on it though. And Matthew, he was naturally so good. And Seungwon's vocals, holy crap. Like, Matthew, I'm so sorry, sweetie. I am so sorry, but I'm so glad Seungwon got your part. So really happy about that. After the performance ends, Key tells the boys they reminded him of his old days, so his days during SHINee when they performed songs like Replay and Hello, and I was like, you know what? I see it as well. That is so cute. That is such a cute to say. As for first place, it goes to Sang Han-bin, and surprise, surprise, this is Sang Han-bin's first time placing first, like, individually. I was happy for him, but Matthew or Jiwoong, like, I don't know, man. So there's that. After that, you have Over Me team, and Solji was not happy with the rehearsal performance. Chen Kun-ri also did not like the choreography, and some of the boys voiced their concerns about Jung Hao being a very passive leader, given how he takes everybody's opinions and does a lot of changes to the choreo and whatnot without considering what's best. So that was the issue with Jung Hao, and because of that, they lose a lot of time changing things, fixing things, going back to certain things, and they definitely mess up again. And then Jung Hao asked Solji for advice on being a leader and how to fix things, and Solji is actually EXID's leader, if you did not know that. Love EXID, love Solji, and she definitely helped him out with that. But then we finally get to the Over Me performance, which is supposed to be the sexy performance in the bunch, and the boys during backstage were telling Takuto to not watch the performance because it's gonna be like 16 plus or 18 plus, and I'm like, oh, poor Takuto, being babied 24/7. But he is so baby. We can't help it. But I'll be frankly honest with you, I did not feel the way the performance was supposed to make me feel, because the boys are frankly a little too young for me. Like, they're not super, super young, but I don't know, I can't see, people born after the year 2000 like that. So that's just my thing. But honestly, the performance was actually really, really good, and I really did enjoy it a lot. And the song is actually really, really good. I feel like out of all the songs in the competition, Over Me is my favorite, and then after that it's Say My Name, and then On Guard, and then you have Supercharger, and then dead last is Switch. I feel like Switch is the only song I just don't personally care for. The other four I have on repeat constantly. And then we finally get the results of the performance, and Jay places last. Jay places last. Honestly, I feel like at this point, Jay could end world hunger and he still would be paid dust. On top of that, the forced hate train on Jay is still ongoing. Like, I just don't get it. This boy just cannot catch a break. This boy just cannot catch a break. Like, people just use Jay in their fan wars, just talking crap about him when he does absolutely nothing but mind his business. When these people clearly can't mind their own business and just throw shade at this boy for no goddamn reason. So, yeah. Honestly, like, if I sound like a toxic, defensive stan of Jay, I'm sorry. I sound like that. But it's mainly because people just treat him so horribly. Like, the Korean audience, they barely vote for him when he does so freaking well. And also the people on Stan Twitter. Again, Stan Twitter people are just cancerous in general. But still, it's just hard to watch. And I just really feel bad for the boy. That people treat him like this over false rumors or whatever.
잘했으니까 열심히 했는데
진짜 잘했어.
But yeah, Jung Hao placed first to no one's surprise. Honestly, if it was not Jay, then of course Jung Hao or Chen Kwon-ri. All the teams get ready to figure out which team won, and to not my surprise, it was Over Me team. And why? And I say that because it's been spoiled on Twitter or on the internet that Over Me actually won. So I was like, yeah, I knew this was gonna happen.
You happy? You happy, Jay?
However, there are allegations saying that the audience members in On Guard team were kicked out, and also Say My Name team, and they like performed later on, and because of that, their votes got impacted, and Over Me won because of that. I don't know if that's completely factual or not. I don't want to say, but yeah, that's what people have been saying, and yeah, that's just a bit unfair on Guard. Honestly, On Guard got way lower points than I was expecting them to be. Like, I was not like, wait, what? Why is On Guard like that low? Especially when you have Gyuven in that team, and Gyuven is like super popular in Korea, so there is that. But then we get the revealment we get the revealment that there is one final mission. Obviously, this is not a surprise to people who have been watching these survival shows for the past few years or even last year, let's be real. And of course, you get the live eliminations, and spoilers if you've not watched it, but Park Hanbin actually places 13th, so Park Hanbin is safe. Thank God he got the extra benefit. Oh yeah, Park Hanbin and Jung Hao are the only contestants in the show that have gotten the highest points individually for every single mission. I mean, I can't say I'm surprised. I can't say I am surprised. Next week is the eliminations. Park Hanbin is safe, and honestly, here is me being unhinged as I theorize who's gonna get eliminated and who's gonna stay and who's gonna be in the top 9. Okay, enjoy that. I've been agonizing on the upcoming Boys Planet eliminations, but that's mainly just an excuse because I've not been able to sleep all night. It's what, 9:30 a.m. and I've not gotten a wink of sleep. Anyway, this is what insomnia does to you. But anyways, yeah, I could be hallucinating for all I know right now, just coming up with these rankings. So yeah, Boys Planet ranking. So only 18 will survive. So contestants that I think are definitely gonna go home: Hiroto, Jang Joebo, Takuto, Ollie, Sewon, Ollie, Takuto. I love them very much. Obviously, heartbroken. And contestants that I think are on the danger are from 15 to 23: Yoo Seung-un, Nakamden, Jungyeon, Wang Ji-hao, Yoo Jung-woo, Lee Seung-wan, Kwon-ri, Won-ki. I think they could either survive or not survive. Because over here, you have not Kamden. So you have Jungyeon, who did get the, extra points because his team won. Wang Ji-hyo has a lot of streams on his fancam. Yoon Jung-woo, his ranks keeps on rising. Camden also got kind of a bit of clout recently, and Yoo Seung-won is also kind of popular. So you don't know, their rankings could rise, but is the recent buzz around them enough to translate into votes? We don't know. It could happen. It could not happen. I do not know. I just don't know. We don't know. It'll be a surprise. And then these are contestants that I would like to believe that they will not get eliminated, but there's a chance that they're also in danger of getting eliminated, and that is Won-ki, Kwon-ri, and Lee Seung-wan. I don't know why. I have a feeling that Kwon-ri might survive because his team did get the benefit. Lee Seung-wan also might survive because his rank has been rising steadily. But recently, I think he got a bit of popularity in Korea. I could be wrong about that, like from his advertisements or whatever. So, manifesting Seungwon, Kwon-ri, and Won-ki, making it. Okay, so this is me recording this many days later when I'm well rested. In fact, I'm recording this the day I'm uploading this video. So that's insane. Also, I made a mistake. Park Han-bin is not 13 or 14. He's actually 11. I don't know why I made that mistake. Given how Park Han-bin is rising, I don't know why. I have a feeling that Kim Tae-rae's position might go down. Like, I love him. He could rise, but I don't know why. I'm getting a feeling it might decrease. Haruto, I don't think is gonna make the top 9, Kum Junyan I think will go down. Huetak, I feel like Hui is definitely gonna unfortunately go down in rankings because I don't think that many people are voting for him anymore. Jay, I don't, because his team won, I have a positive feeling that Jay might, even if not in the top 9, he'll be at least number 10 because Jay is one boy that has ranked consistently in from 1 to 13. Like even when he did not get the benefit, he was in the top 9. So I have a little faith in Jay, and I feel like Ricky is still in the top 9. He was revealed to be 7th place last time, but I think his ranking will drop a bit from 7 to 9, and Gunbook will rise a bit from 9 to 8, or it could be the other way around. It could be Ricky at 8 and Gunwook at 9. Yuven is definitely going to rise. I know we saw him at like number 16, but I definitely think Yuven could shot up to the 9th place, and people are like panic voting him. Keita, I still think is going to stay in his position. I don't think we have to worry about Keita that much more. Fingers crossed. I think Kim Ji-woon is going to stay in the 5th place or still in the top 9. Sok Matthew, Han Yujin, Sung Hanbin, and Jung Hao are going to continue being top 4. I'll be genuinely surprised if anybody else is in the top 4, and if they do, it'll be a good surprise. This is where I think might be an unpopular opinion. I think Jung Hao is going to place first for this eliminations at least because he got the benefit. His team won. You could say that Song Hanbin also got the benefit, but his team did not win. Jung Hao got the benefit and his team won, and he's really popular. So chances are Jung Hao could be win. I think the only thing that's working against Jung Hao is, he's a global trainee, so chances are maybe Song Hanbin has the advantage because the Korean votes matter more, but there's also high chance of Jung Hao ranking first. Either way, I'm happy because I love both of them as the centers. But yeah, okay, that's what I think. Okay, yeah. And that's what you missed on Boys Planet and Justice for Jay.